Welcome back guys to part 2 of my top 10 travel essentials for traveling with kids. These are the products that have gotten us through our travels through Asia with my baby and toddler in tow at the moment. So they have been absolute lifesavers and I don't know where I'd be without them, and I want to share them with you guys. So let's get back into it. Number 5 to number 10, top 10 travel essentials for traveling with kids. Number 6, Ziploc bags. Okay, I know this might seem like the simplest thing and it's probably pretty anticlimactic, but you have no idea how many different purposes Ziploc bags or sandwich bags serve. And I'm going to show you what I use them for. So if you're holidaying somewhere by the beach or somewhere tropical where you're going to be swimming by the pool or at the beach, these are perfect for keeping your electronic devices like smartphones sand-free and water-free, so you don't have a broken smartphone device. Or you know when sand gets like lodged inside the speakers and stuff and you can literally never get it out. Well, you're not gonna have that problem with You're not gonna have that problem when you put your phone in a Ziploc bag. They are also great for packing your baby's outfits for the day because they are the perfect size for packing your baby's onesies or cute little shorts and t-shirts for the day. And done. Space saver, like to organize in your suitcase or just to pack the outfit and chuck it in the nappy bag. They're also great for storing wet swim gear, important documents like passports, travel documents, tickets, things like that, to keep them dry and not soiled. Dirty nappy disposal. Cash money, because I don't know why Asians like to sometimes use Ziploc bags as wallets. I don't know whether it's to show off like, yo, I'm a high roller, or they're just cheapos. I don't know. You tell me, Asians, please tell me, why do you use Ziploc bags to store your cash? Is it to show people how much cash you have so you're asking to get robbed, or is it just because you're too cheap to buy a wallet? I don't know. Tell me. You can also use them to store a wet umbrella or to store crayons and markers when you go out to restaurants for your kid to draw in their activity books and things like that. Food stolen from the hotel buffet breakfast to feed you or your kids later. You're gonna need bigger Ziploc bags than this. A transparent vomit bag for those times when you don't have access to a brown paper bag. A place to safely store your Coke. I mean medicines. Shit, did I just say that? God, I meant medicines, guys. Medicines. Store your medicines in Ziploc bags. Guys, do not attempt to smuggle illicit drugs. And of course you can use it for its original purpose, to store sandwiches, I guess. Does anyone do that still? I don't know. I mean, I haven't done that in a long time. But of course, that was what it was designed for. Ziploc bags. What up? Number 7, the Trunki suitcase. Now, if you're a parent, or even if you're not a parent, you'll most likely have seen or heard of these before. And these little suitcases for kids are super handy when you're transiting in airports or just waiting around at the gate for them to basically sit on, ride around on, or if you really need to rush to a gate, you can even take off the strap and get them to sit on it and pull them along and hold them quickly to the gate. Yeah, I mean, and plus, kids love having their own piece of suitcase. Obviously, you can pack stuff into it too, so it's not just for pure riding purposes. Fly, you want to come here and put some toys in your suitcase for the holiday? Fly, look, it's got stickers in there too. Look, it's your very own suitcase. Yeah. First off, you've got to go grab some of your toys and pack it into your suitcase, because this is your holiday suitcase. Quick, what are you going to bring? What are you going to pack in here? So it's very basic. It's got a little, material. Fill it. Put them in. And it comes with some pretty cool stickers that you can decorate it with.
Oh, stickers?
Is that all you're packing? Just one train?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's all you're taking on holiday?
Yeah.
You're going to close it up?
Yeah. Oh,
Alright, that's it?
Oh, tickets.
Okay, afterwards. Alright, now, Flo, wait. You have to sit on here and Mama's going to pull you, okay? Ready?
Ready.
Alright, hold on to the horns. Oh, this should be on the other side. Oh well. Alright, now pretend we're rushing off to the gate. We're really late. We gotta go. To the gate! Number 8, a portable booster seat. Now we got this baby move one from Amazon a while back when we were traveling in Europe, and it has saved us so many times when we've been out to eat because simply some restaurants just don't have high chairs, and you really don't want to be eating with a wriggly boneless baby sitting on you, especially if you're eating things like noodle soups and things like that. It's really not fun having a baby on you and then trying to eat in the other hand. So this is where this will come really handy because most of these are universal, which means they fit on most types of seats. This one right here, I'll link below, which you can get on Amazon. It's super compact, so this is actually what it is like, compacted, and all you do is you sort of attach to the seat, twist it up, and it basically gives it a nice lift as well, so you can actually, it's adjustable, so you know, if you need to prop it up higher, you can adjust it, or prop it down low as well. And this has actually, we found this to be super duper even more useful because once our toddler started outgrowing the high chair, and he wanted to be a big boy, he didn't want to sit in the high chair anymore, so this is where it came really handy because we use this at home on a normal chair now when we're eating at on the dinner table. And obviously, you know, we'll be traveling through Asia, and a lot of obviously the you know, the stalls on the street or just a lot of the restaurants and cafes there, I'm going to assume won't have high chairs. So this is why this is going to be really convenient for us on the move. I'll show you guys how it works. Oh, well, Andy will show you how it works. Andy! Number 9, Flipper Swim Safe Floaties. Now these I have found are the best floaties I've ever come across because they're different. So these ones actually have foam inside as well as being inflatable, so it gives you sort of that double floating effect. So with babies I've always found it hard to find the right floaties for them because like standard ones like these ones, I find they just don't fit on the arm properly, especially if you've got a slim baby like this one. It just basically, when you put them in the water, they just kind of face plant forward and drink all the chlorine, which isn't really pleasant. So these ones actually keep them afloat and keep their head up as much as possible because of the foam inside that helps them float even better. I'll show you guys how it works. Oh, and you can get these on Amazon. I'll link it below. These are German engineered. The Germans know what they're doing. So yeah. Alright, float around, Raph. Oh, look at you. Turn around for the camera, buddy. There you go. And yeah, I find them especially good for slimmer babies with skinny little arms, chicken wing arms, because they fit properly, unlike these big ones which have a really large hole. There you go. Number 10, cheap stroller. Now I can't really speak for expensive strollers because I've never actually owned one before, but judging by the way baggage handlers at airports handle luggage and things like strollers, I'm gonna say opt for a cheap stroller to bring overseas, because if it breaks, it breaks. Like, it's not really gonna hurt much and it's easily replaceable. I got this one from Aldi back then. It was $60 Australian. On special, and it does the job really. Like it reclines, which is. Hey man.
Hi, Ralph.
Let me push you along. Your hand here. You're interrupting. You're a clown. You're a clown, buddy. Yeah, so you can get these ones, like similar ones. This is like a generic sort of design model that they have at Aldi, or you can get it at Big W, Kmart, Toys R Us, Baby Bunting here in Australia, and they cost like $60, $70. Otherwise, you can get the real cheap ones for $20, except they don't recline. But weight-wise, it's pretty much the same. And it reclines, I mean, you can like fold it up super fast. So basically, boom, 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 boom. And that's it. Roll it away. Cheap stroller for when you go overseas on holidays, and you can replace it if it breaks. Here's a bonus, guys, because there's just so many tips I want to give, but I can't just fit it all into one video. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna give a couple bonuses. And here's the first one. So this is really good for toddlers and kids, especially when you're taking off and landing. With babies, you can usually just nurse them, but with toddlers, it's a little bit trickier. So we've got, you know, you make sure you pack some lollies, anything that's sort of chewy that they can chew on, not gum, but like chewy muesli bars or Starburst lollies, gummy bears, or if you want to go the healthier option but the not so tasty option, we've got dried apricots, raisins, sultanas, you know, things like that that they can chew on, and it'll help them with popping their ears. And you get a little snack yourself, right? It's actually not so bad. There you go. Dried apricots. Chewy dried apricots. Also, healthy option right there. This is another bonus, guys, because I'm just generous like that. Well, anyway, I don't like to travel much with a lot of toys and, you know, kids' accessories and stuff like that. I like to keep it as minimal as possible. But this thing, I think, is a necessity because...
What's this one?
It's a sticker pad. It's Melissa and Doug's reusable sticker pad. So it's not like one of those activity books where you whip out the sticker and you stick it somewhere and then you can never use it again. This one is reusable and you can keep sticking and sticking and sticking and changing the scene over and over, again and again and again. And which is really great on airplanes because, you know, like bringing toys, they fall everywhere and you end up just picking them up in the cabin, and it's not really practical. So this one, you just literally just chuck it on a table anywhere, and what you do is they've got a number of different scenes. Hold on, Flo, can you move to the side for a second? Yeah, look, Old MacDonald had a farm here.
Okay.
Okay, have a look.
On the farm.
So there's different scenarios that you can play with. So there's different scenarios that you can play. There's different scenarios and there's a whole bunch of stickers, and you can literally just take them off at any time and stick them somewhere else and create different scenes every single time. So this will keep them occupied without, you know, stickers going everywhere, because you can reuse them and you don't need to bring toys that just fall everywhere on the ground. This is super practical for traveling and keeping the kids occupied. Get onto it. That's it, folks. These are my 10 best travel products that we have been using on this trip so far, and they have been lifesavers. So I hope you guys find them useful, or I hope you guys will find them useful on your travels, your next family trip. Otherwise, guys, if you have any other suggestions for me, or you've been on a family trip and there's a particular product that has saved your life or your travels with kids, or if you have any travel hacks for traveling with kids that you want to share with me or the community, please let me know in the comments below, because you might just save all of our lives or make our trip with kids more enjoyable. Otherwise, guys, make sure you subscribe to the Hangry by Nature channel for more videos like this, and obviously tips and guides on all the places we have been so far.
and like the video if you found it helpful. Otherwise, follow our adventures on Instagram or on the blog. Catch you guys in the next video, because we got some traveling to do.
Angry, hungry, yes I'm hangry. 매일이 작불이 미래 개불